Okay, I'm going to be filming this street right here. It's all labeled accordingly. And we're going to be walking directly into that mountains right there. And I'm going to be talking about what I think about Phuket for a living. And I'm kind of exploring if this is somewhere I would like to retire and live, find a condo, stuff like that, or not. And I'll definitely be reflecting a lot on that while I walk up that street. And I'm going to be going to the mountains. The beaches are that way. But I want to also explore some of the out of the way places like this one. Okay, we're in Phuket and we're going to be filming and showing you lots of video footage, so just keep checking it out. And what else can I say about that? Like, subscribe, and make some comments below. Yeah! Okay, so we got a Thailand one in Phuket. So basically this one, I'll just set up a little narration in front of it. I'll give you the maps so you can see exactly where we are in Phuket. And we're in Thailand, of course, and we're in Patong. So, and basically in this one, what I'm going to be doing is I'm starting this one in the busy part of Phuket where all the tourists are at, even now during the COVID era. This is in the summer of 2022, in case for posterity sake. And I'm walking into the more repressed area. So there's going to be, it's the COVID era, so you'll see some references to that. But also just a lot of buildings are shut down. And throughout this, I'm just reflecting on this moment in time and just, the feeling that I'm feeling of just that density of tourism in one spot, and then you walk away and just this kind of reflection. So you'll hear me reflecting a lot of that and see a lot of the buildings as well. So anyways, this is Phuket, and we're in Thailand, so enjoy. Okay, so we're going to be walking directly into the mountains. I was looking for a way to get out of here, and I'm getting like, they're trying to show me a turtle over there. These guys are trying to take me into a taxi. And I've been trying to get out of this area down near the beach because I'm just getting kind of relentless. Like, taxi, massage, taxi, suit, you want a suit? Do you want this? Do you want shirts? Do you want clothing? Do you want a taxi? So it's pretty relentless. And so I want to reflect on that, and I also want to show you some of the other streets. And actually we're getting like these kind of everywhere, this kind of stuff. So all of this is Patong. Are you recording? Yep, okay, good. And I am going to be walking hopefully into the shade a little bit, but I want to get up into those mountains if it's possible. And it's been pretty hot during the daytime. Taxi. And one of the things, hello. Hello, how are you? Good. Actually, I'm like really conflicted over, I'll try to talk about it as I walk and show you the city street. Let me show you myself just so you can see what I'm looking like as well. Flip it around like that. So basically one of the things I'm struggling with is just pretty much non-stop from the moment I leave my hotel room, and I finally got out of that little tourist area. It took me, I should have had the camera on the whole time, but I was here's the minivan. So this kind of tourist stuff, but I was trying to get away from that region because I was getting so frustrated because everybody's constantly trying to engage in me like this non-stop. But the moment you say, like, when I got the camera on, then people are pretty cool, and they'll be like, okay, like no problem, and they will leave you alone. They won't follow you down the street forever like in some other countries. That was one of my experiences in Vietnam, just being followed around for half a day. Taxi. Anyways, I'm kind of struggling with it here. I am in Patong, which is one of the busiest streets. Let's kind of show you what's around here as well. There's a giant hotel. There's a lot of hotels anyways everywhere in Patong, and there's a big nightlife area too. Kind of want to talk about that as well. But I think in my observation, I won't talk about that. I'm just gonna film the streets. But anyways, let's see if we can get through here. It's a little bit, I have to go around here. Let's go like this. So I want to stay in the shade. I'm sorry, the street might not be so interesting, but I am going to try to get right up there. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to do is trying to see if Phuket got more sidewalk issues up here. Actually, it's not so interesting, so I'm going to turn the camera off for a bit. Turn it on just a little bit longer, just so you can see. Yeah, when you get away from the tourist area, I guess this is kind of an area where they store the dump trucks and the different utility vehicles. So you got to put it somewhere. So I guess this is the location. Looks like we're going to get into a lot more heart of it up there too. But yeah, I'm just trying to get, oh, strong, the smell is strong. Just trying to get another sense of Phuket, right? Because usually people just film the walking street, girls in that one spot. So I just want to show another part. I'm going to keep on reflecting about, you know, is this somewhere I want to live? And I am of two minds. I'll get into that details. I'm going to try to get around here to that light and then see where we are. Then actually this street might actually end. Might be it for this street. Another hotel right here. This actually is like a condo. So actually I'm kind of looking at condos anyways. So this is an example of what, you know, you might come across sight unseen. Just assuming that everything is going to be good. Ah, there's a girl on the bike. So it looks like we're gonna go right across that. See, I've been kind of trying to contemplate, and I think I'll continue to contemplate that. This street might actually end. Here's a gasoline right here, and a mechanic too. But people in Thailand are really cool. So it's like the people are so cool. For this area, you get all kinds of kind of craziness. Get all these kind of condo stuff. I think they're all condos along the waterfront. But people here are so cool, but there's also like a lot of issues with kind of interesting. But actually the doors are pretty open to other nationalities too, so there's a ton of like Indian and different people who are also trying to make business here too, so they also equally kind of give you a hard time. So this street might actually end, but what I'm going to be doing is filming a lot more. There's another one over there, Yo-Yo Hotel, so things keep spreading out that way. It looks like this is going to be the end of my street. Just kind of filming on street, so I'm going to start trying to contemplate more and kind of contemplate and philosophize about where to try to live in Thailand if I was. And I don't know if it's going to be, just walk down this way a little bit while I talk about it. And I don't know if it's going to be, I like Phuket a lot. I'll talk about that more too. And I'm going to be exploring a lot more other cities as well. That's what this is. It's a little container stuff. Oh, there's all kinds of cool stuff way up in those hills too. Later I'm going to have a car. I'm going to be getting around a lot more and seeing a lot more of Phuket, different places. So hopefully I can get up into those places too. Because actually that's what I was kind of thinking. If I can get into somewhere else of Phuket, I'd like to you know, maybe get a condo up in a hill somewhere like that. Just kind of be removed from everything. Thai people are pretty cool, but the tourist area of this Patong is kind of relentless. And it's hard to film it because it's kind of non-stop. So that guy wants me to buy a drink, vitamin C or something. But yeah, I'm actually quite far away from the tourist area now. I'm still getting it. Dang it. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep on walking down. I think I'll end it there in a minute. Actually, it's kind of funny because I've probably walked about 30 minutes away from Bangla Road where my life is at, and everything is still pretty much built on tourist exchange places. But out here it's pretty quiet and empty, and kind of waiting for it all to come back again. So there, it could be pretty interesting in the future. I've thought about that a lot too, like Bangkok at the beach. It's like a lot of positives, kind of trying to weigh them out and trying to figure it all out. Another foreigner walking over there. I think these are the old retirees that live and walk around in this area. So they're retired and just living here. It is a pretty cool country, so it's a matter of trying to find the spot. Anyways, I think we're gonna end it right there, and I'll focus on another street later. All right, so you've been seeing lots of stuff about Phuket in Thailand. I'm going to keep on filming, so just keep on watching the channel. All right, let's go check it out. I'm going to go over there and go to that sign.